Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to something which I'm very much interested in after playing Stellaris so often and loving the Hive Mind Empire type. It's time we convert these silly little humans into something significantly better. We are the alien Hive Mind. You are an alien parasite which crash-landed on Earth. Your goal, upgrade these puny humans and turn them into a partial Hive Mind, ready for interstellar travel. This is where Stellaris begins. Finally, humans will focus on the more important things in the galaxy and stop quarreling over silly things like what's better, Star Wars, Star Trek, Star Potato. The important thing is we spread our parasites. So, features, questionable scientific terminology. Don't worry, I get it wrong all the time as well, even though I am a trained pathologist. The amount of mistakes I make in these videos is actually somewhat scary. Alien parasites, of course, weird stuff that's probably been done better in other scenarios. Okay, a bit of humility, terrible puns, I'll be the judge, even worse, forced references, and some events that are kind of crazy. Well, let's see how many references I absolutely miss, because apparently I am just the worst at picking up on references. So then, we are an adorable worm about to invade the brains of the humans. Just going to go over all the standard safe options, because as usual, I don't know what the plague's going to be like. I am going in blind, so these are all the safe options. We could go with more fun stuff, but it would be nice to win first time this time. Hivus Mindus. I'm okay with that. And so we begin. Welcome to the Hive Mind. You are an alien parasite seeking a host to create a hive mind. Humans seem like the perfect candidate. Which is a bit of a shame, really, because I would have loved to see a hive mind of cats, or dogs, or iguanas. I don't know why iguanas, but iguanas. Choose where the hive mind will start. Remember, your goal is to create the global hive mind. Okay then, let's begin in Saudi Arabia, like always, since in my opinion, it has some of the best flight paths, and I'm now realising that Greenland apparently has an airport as well. Well, that's different. Has anywhere else been changed? The problem is I don't really know the rest off by heart, so maybe it has, maybe it hasn't, who knows? But still, Greenland, airport, good. Very, very good for us indeed. Okay, so let's have a quick look-see then what we have available to us. Currently nothing has been evolved straight away, that's fine. In transmissions, we have gliding worms. The parasite gains the ability to glide through the air with the greatest of ease. May also latch onto birds to hitch a ride, so I'm assuming that's land transmission, so going over the borders. We have amphibious worms. The worm can survive for a long period of time in the water. We have it's hip to be indoctrinated. It's cool to be part of the collective consciousness. Increases effectiveness in richer countries as well as overall infectivity. That's pretty darn nice indeed. And also terrifying in a way. We have Charitable Collective. Who says the hive mind can't help out and infect people? In my opinion, we're helping out by infecting people. Increases effectiveness in poor countries and chance of plane hopping. Ooh, that's good. Would that be Trojan planes or just regular plane transmission? I don't know. A bit of a weird coughing fit there, so excuse the skip. In symptoms, we have Intelligence Collective. Host receives increased mental capacity. Side effects might include slight smarminess, as well as coming off as cold. Also, I just read that as swarminess the first time, which would have been different. Abilities. We have Zoonotic Shift, so we can go into other creatures other than animals. Aha! The dog swarm will be a thing! We have Galactic Drug Resistance 1. The alien parasite has hardened itself from many interstellar travels. Some drugs seem universal. Increases effectiveness in wealthy countries. We have Heat Resist, and we have Cold Resist. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes, honestly. The idea of a hive mind beginning is always interesting, in my opinion, because so many different shows and different genres have done hive minds in different ways. Especially their beginnings. Okay, most likely I'm going to go into it's hip to be indoctrinated to begin with, because that just seems more fun. There we go. Which leads to Hivebook. Shouldn't have laughed at that, but I did. Infected sets up groups on social media websites. Increases infectivity in wealthier countries. Hivebook. That's not that funny. But it is to me, and that's the important thing. Come on, give me some more DNA. Thank you very much. Tempted to go with gliding worms next, just so we can start spreading as soon as possible. Ooh, speaking of which then, we do want a little bit of severity, purely for those lovely, lovely red DNA bubbles and the extra DNA you get from a bit more severity. Sure. This leads to deja vu. Host knows who else has been infected, will involuntarily be more friendly towards them, and will attempt to get uninfected to interact with them. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, you're starting to have a bit of a connection to your fellow infected. And you're poking the ones who aren't infected. So that'll be 6. This leads to calmness. Serotonin levels are controlled by the parasite, leading to the host feeling calmer despite everything. May take more calm walks. Ah. And accentuation. Certain parts... Okay, I was talking about poking a second ago, not quite what I meant. Yeah, okay, so, we are attracting other people towards us. Let's just leave it there, shall we? I hear the demonetization symbol slowly looming behind me. Festival of Luck, please go out of this theme quickly. Can we just skip that? Good, okay. So we have brain folding and we have tired soul. Brain folding. Host brain folds in on itself to make more room for the new cranium matter. Cranium matter. Mild headaches and memory loss may occur to prepare. Don't question it. That seems significantly more severe than the other ones, yet we're definitely getting a bit more... weird. Tired soul. The parasite puts strain on the host, making them feel more tired, slightly reducing infectivity, but decreases future research speed. Okay. That's pretty good. But yeah, we definitely need more infectivity now. That's more than enough severity for the time being. Let's grab gliding worms next. Making the actual parasite itself kind of terrifying here, which leads to winged worms. I believe I can fly. Well, the worm can. Grows insect-like wings and can fly short distances. Maybe that'll be Trojan planes. I really want Trojan planes if you can't tell. Also, at this point, maybe plot twist, the worm is actually just a small dragon. There we are, we now have winged worms. So we should be able to get through borders nice and easily and hopefully get on a few planes as soon as possible. Is that enough severity? Yeah, I think it is. Next time, the next one we're going to get is the amphibious worms. I keep on wanting to cough and it keeps on interrupting my speech. It's not helping. I have a difficult enough time speaking as it is. Which leads to feel like a swim. Host feels compelled to swim more, releasing eggs into the water. Lovely, okay, yep, there we are, getting everywhere. I think this will be the last one we grab for a while. Ah, sadly not being able to grab that. I wonder how we combo into this last transmission. I don't know. I'm gonna grab this. Which has unlocked insect and arachnid infection. And livestock infection. Okay. And let's start grabbing some cold resist and some drug resist, as now we are getting to those countries. Are we in Russia yet? Not quite. I guess Russia is less important now, since normally I want to rush to Russia. To rush to Greenland. But now we have the plane able. We'll see. We will see. Either way, though, we do need cold level 2 since we started off in a warm country, and we at least need drug level 1. So there we are. Let's continue with that. Let's grab brain folding. Which leads to multitasking. Host is able to more easily do multiple things at a time. More able to impress people, increasing possible interaction with them. Okay, so we're impressing people now with our folded brains. Our even more folded brains, our special folded brains. Fragility. The worm digs deeper and the host's strength is compromised. Small chance of death from small accidents. Wisdom at a price. I wonder which one of these goes up. I'm thinking this one. That one seems like an extra, so I'll try and grab that. Oh, but lethality this early on. No, we're doing pretty well. I think lethality now is okay, especially if we do get Trojan planes, which I haven't seen yet, though, which is a worry. Yes, that goes up. Perfect. Preparation. Brain grows in size after having shrunk due to the brain folding. May cause death in some weaker-minded people. This leads to the awakening. The partial hive mind is fully realized. Huge intelligence spike. Excellent. And we've reached Greenland via a plane. Via a plane. Wonderful. How many islands aren't infected? Oh, quite a few, actually. Kind of want to grab these to see if we can get Trojan planes at all. But let's grab this. So I think this is the win condition. Then there's more stuff we can grab. Warmed soul. Host becomes more friendly due to parasite unraveling itself slightly to allow further changes. Hosts don't come off as cold as before. Okay, so they're now acting more like humans again, I suppose. Combined intelligence. Hosts have all the knowledge of every other host at a moment's notice. Allows more coordination between them. Yep, that's more like a proper hive mind. Universal translation. No matter what, the hosts can interpret any language, hearing it as their own. More friendliness between infected and more coordination. We have universal translators now. Changes the host's skin colour to a deep turquoise, further differentiating them from the uninfected. Unlocks the evolutions to make the humans into aliens. Well, that's leveled up a bit, hasn't it? Which one of these seems best? Honestly, none of them are that powerful and they're all very expensive. I'm tempted to continue with the... Oh, look, bats! I didn't even notice that! When did that appear? Did that appear earlier and I didn't notice? Apparently so. Bioaerosolic worm. Increases swimming and flying ability of the worm. Water and air transmission. Okay, let's grab that. Let's try and get to the islands. Oh no, I just skipped an event! All it said was the hive mind has revealed itself and new powers and worries may emerge. And we are placed on the watch list. Just a standard one there. Italy has purged some of the infected. The fear of the hive mind taking over leads to a mass witch hunt. Many of the infected die, but not without getting the last laugh. I mean, Italy's fully infected, so you have to purge everyone if you want to work there. Let's grab Hive Book, Charitable Collective. Let's show the good side of our people. Charitable Collective 2, the infected do even more charity work. How do we grab those then? I don't know. There we go, Trojan Plain, let's see. Madagascar, let's go. France is doing the same. Purging the infected. Are we okay for cure speed? It seems like it. There we are in the Philippines. Wonderful. No islands left. Fantastic. That means we can go a bit mad. That's the most fun part. Let's go with combined intelligence, which leads to telepathy. Hosts can now read the thoughts of the uninitiated, targeting them more easily, leading to telekinesis. Move stuff with your mind! Mainly the unenlightened for acceptance, whether they want to or not. Well, I'm just glad we're not being mean. Disturbing reports. Well, yeah, we can do that. We can indeed manipulate thoughts. Korea is still uninfected. China is now infected, slowly getting there. Let's just go and grab Korea. Lovely. Excellent. We're not spreading very quickly, though. Maybe we should grab Tired Soul to slow down the cure, but that also slows down the infectivity. Okay, telekinesis leading to mental barrier. Host is able to shield itself from the world using a mental force field. Negates the fragility they may have gained. Huh. Interesting. Doesn't actually have any stats, but I'll grab that anyway. Maybe it negates other things over time? Like with Tired Soul? Curious. Maybe I should have grabbed Tired Soul first then. That would have made more sense, really, wouldn't it? Okay, Finland and Sweden, both uninfected. Let's grab Sweden. Sorry, Finland. I know which one I pressed on. There we go. Instantly infecting Sweden as well. Only a few places remain as strongholds. Everyone else is infected, and they are slowly losing their ability to research us. Global research. Focused on the cure. Hello, Morocco! And we have loads of DNA. Warmed soul, leading to increased empathy. Host feels more empathetic towards the uninfected. Empathetic? I don't know how words work. Persuasion. Host makes sure that the uninfected have no qualms joining. Ah. See? Now we're nice again. Look at the smiley face. Universal translation, leading to alien language. The infected are now perfectly fluent in a language specifically created for them by the parasite. Greater coordination between them is achieved. Wow, we are really slowly infected places. Considering our infectivity, I would have expected that to be a bit faster. Where else is left? Just Algeria. Let's grab that now then. And then every single country is now infected. Wonderful. I guess we should just grab some of these then. More infectivity. But saying that, these also work, so... sure. Alien language leads to alien knowledge, of course. The parasite shares with the host wisdom that it has picked up from its travels, leads to alien technology being made on Earth, tempting the uninfected to join. Well, yeah, that is very tempting. Oh, look, the infected suddenly have spaceships. Have fun with your car. You're being cured really fast. I didn't notice that. Oh, dear. Let's undo some of that, shall we? Specific incubation. The parasite cannot produce eggs under lab conditions. Cranium burrowing. Parasite burrows deeper into the skull, reducing infectivity, but makes it harder to extract for examination. I'm assuming that is the one which actually removes some of the cure, since this is all slowed down. Infected see the danger of the cure, and that threatens the hive mind, and actively try to stop it via protests and sabotage. No, it's not. Don't be silly. We all say at the exact same time while staring at you. We aren't all under the control of an alien. Don't be preposterous. Which one was that? Oh. Well, we could have avoided that forever, apparently. Ooh. Counter movement. The infected set up labs to counter the cure, attempting to neutralize it if it ever gets completed. Oh, wow. Okay, this is some cool stuff. I wish I put more DNA into. Bit late now, though, admittedly, but hopefully we'll get a few more points into it. How much? Okay, 16. I need 16 to get the next one. Let's grab that, leading to kidnapping and anti-cure tech. This isn't the first time the parasite has had to fight a cure. Alien tech helps the counter movement. We also have kidnapping. Host kidnaps cure researchers, infecting them afterwards. These newly infected willingly give any information about the cure. Gain DNA points from the blue cure, but okay, so it activates one of the genes. Lovely. So now we have buildings. Can't see them. Don't know what they're actually doing, but we have them, which is cool. And honestly, we've almost infected everyone now anyway, so it won't be too long. Yeah, and the countries which are infected are rapidly losing funding. Ports are reopening. Not really need that, but still. Which one should I grab? You know what? Let's do protests. Almost there, come on. I mean, I could have got the whole DNA from Bubbles instead, which would have probably been better, but we've already finished. The world has been enlightened. The entire world has been infected. Soon, they will be able to finally get off their puny planet and established, at the very least, a solar system-spanning colony. The last few humans have accepted their fate and are welcomed with open arms. And so, episode 1 of Stellaris begins. Lovely. I enjoyed that. I can hardly talk throughout the entire thing, and my dyslexia has been terrible today, but I really did enjoy it. So then, opinions of this. Well, first of all, what I want to do is go there again with this lovely scenario, and I want to check something. Just going back into the game, but we're using cheats. There we are, we have all the DNA we need. I just want to check a few things, because I'm really curious about where this goes. Hello. Symptoms. Let's just grab all of these. All I really wanted to check is what happened with the alien route. So the alien tree is as follows. It leads to alien blood, allowing their new blue blood to mix with human blood without clotting, which is interesting, which increases infectivity by quite a bit. We have extra eyes, which is harder to cure. We have extra arms, which is quite a bit harder to cure. And then we have the host organs replaced with much higher quality alien organs, which reduces lethality by a lot. So that is also counter to some stuff from earlier. We have this here, which means the infected can now breathe through their skin, death by suffocation is no longer possible, and can partially survive in the vacuum of space. Tongue-tied, the host tongue becomes accustomed to taste alien foods, becoming forked akin to a snake. Ew. And their saliva now has eggs in it, because why not? Leading to no longer human, the host is no longer thinks of itself as human, transformed into this far superior alien state. I just want to see if this will affect any of the events. So I'm actually going to grab everything. At least everything else we had last time. which was pretty much everything actually, and I want to see if any different events occur. Also, I want to see about this. Hive Book 2.0. Grabbing you. Okay, all the standard stuff. Parasite now burrows further into the body of livestock, taking nutrients from it to produce more eggs. Creature hijack. The parasite takes over the simpler minds of animals, directing them to purposefully infect other animals and humans. Finally, egg factory. The parasite produces eggs in any climate, any place, and on anything. Minor boost to all stats. Lovely. So I'll just allow the infectivity to spread, see if any of these have events as well, and I'll be right back. One of the infected in Ukraine has donated blood recently, and the parasite has spread throughout to all other blood donations. However, the Ukraine is not actually infected. We got found out pretty quickly, which is understandable considering. Using their new language and the inflections from their new tongues, the infected have started singing to lure out the humans. I also realise I'm now spoiling everything for this, but not many people tend to play the scenarios after watching them being played anyway, so I'm okay with this because I am just way too curious. Okay, we've seen that before. The plague has turned the infected now fully into a completely different species. The world hurries to try and find a cure, their drive reinvigorated. Is it worth it though? So, apparently, I'm assuming this is from this, some of the infected are just irresistible to the regular humans. Well done, humans! Getting yourself in trouble in the most human of ways. No healthy people left in the world, which means, yep, just the enlightened thing. So, now my opinion on the plague. Honestly, I think it was done quite well. It wasn't anything groundbreaking with how the systems worked, but certainly quite a few cool ideas with the research options, with the anti-research options, I should say. And, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good, decent plague. I think it's a good 4 out of 5 stars. The only thing I would really say, which I would have liked to see a little bit more of, is just, let's just start the infection again, there we are, just a bit more choice with symptoms at the start, that's all. If you did that, and maybe a few more unique elements, just a few more, I think it's certainly worth 5 stars. Honestly, 4.5 maybe it's worth now. I really, really liked it and would certainly recommend it. I mean, the fact I actually went back and then checked all the symptoms shows I liked it. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague Inc. is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And now, I'm going to go and try and get some sleep, and try to feel a bit better for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. And welcome to the Hive Mind. We welcome you with open arms.